How you doing? Daniel Ndukwu here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create an automated subcontractor agreement template. Now this will allow you to onboard subcontractors, whether those are electrical subcontractors, building subcontractors, whatever the case may be. It'll allow you to do that in a fraction of the time it would normally take you. So as usual, I won't waste time here. The tool we're going to be using is Docsflowy. So let's jump on over to the computer so I can show you everything that's going on and how to do this for yourself. All right, so what we're looking at here is a subcontractor agreement. So it's a pretty generic subcontractor agreement, and I'm using it to kind of showcase yours. Obviously will be slightly different. You may have some unique clauses, but that's all taken care of inside of Docsflowy. You can handle all of that. So first things first, when you first upload your agreement, you can either upload it as a PDF or like a Word document, or you can just copy and paste it into the platform. Do some minor formatting, and what we have here, these things you see here are tags. They're replaceable text. So for example, the agreement date, that is text that the contractor or the subcontractor will fill out. So the first thing that you want to do whenever you have an agreement like this is you want to define your roles. Now your roles are the people who fill out certain type of information. For example, in a subcontractor agreement, you'll have a contractor and a subcontractor, obviously, and they will each supply unique information. The contractor may supply the terms of the agreement, while the subcontractor will supply details about themselves and their own operation. So if you want to add a role, I've already done that here, but you just click on this add roles. You can add contractor, subcontractor, maybe even agent, depending on how your agreement shakes out. So now I've added agent, and each role is kind of color coordinated, so it's easy to find in the document. So once you've added your roles, there's something called tags. These are the replaceable texts. So when you want to fill out the date, you don't need to go back, open the document, and then start looking for the date field and change it. What you use for that are tags. So you have default tags, custom tags. Custom tags are available on every single form you create, and they're available across your account. Whereas default tags were created by Docsflowy, and they're also available across your account. And then you have what are known as workflow tags. These are specific to the document or the workflow that you're automating right now. So they don't appear across your account. They only appear in this specific workflow. Now this is important because custom tags, they can get really unruly if you have dozens of document automation workflows with many unique fields. For example, something like subcontractor would only be relevant in a subcontractor agreement. So if you make it a custom tag, that kind of tag will be available across all of your documents. And you probably don't want that because it'll make things cluttered and difficult to work with. So once you've created your custom tags, your default tags, and your workflow tags, you can easily add them to the document. Now, this document has already been done. I've added conditional logic and things like that so that we can move pretty quickly. So after you've added all your tags, you click Save and Proceed, and you go to the next page, which is the document settings. Now these document settings allow you to change the name of the document, but most importantly, what I want you to look at is you can actually change the name of the downloaded file name. So you'll have something like subcontractor agreement and then the name of the subcontractor, so it's easy to find, search, and file away within Docsflowy, or if you want to download it. You can also set up a review step. So require document review before signing. Not only does this happen before signing, it happens before any of your integrations are fired and before your document is fully generated. That way you can catch errors and mistakes. So if you just toggle this on, you've now set up your review step. And then each role gets a unique form generated automatically from the tags within your document. So for example, what is the agreement date? What is your full name? What is your street address? So these will all be part of the form for the contractor to answer. And then the subcontractor also has their own questions and answers. So this is how you collect unique data and save your time and reduce errors, because there's a review step. If there's any mistakes, you just send it back to the party that filled out that information. And if everything checks out, you just click approve and it goes out for sending. All your integrations trigger and everything just flows smoothly. So that's it. That's a quick rundown of how to automate your subcontractor agreement templates. You create a template within Docsflowy, a dynamic template, set it up once, and you continue to use it over and over again. You have conditional logic, unique customization setting, forms, review step. the whole nine, so that you can make sure that your documents are compliant and created in a fraction of the time that it would normally take. So if you're interested in setting this up for yourself, go ahead and start a free trial down below. There's a link in the description. And if you want more information on how to automate your business processes, make sure you check out the playlist on the screen now. I'll see you in the next one.